am the CEO of IRSC BAS Incorporated, and I'm here to talk to you about an issue that we're having that is a serious issue. We are having communication problems. As you know, some of our internal people are actually battling over a customer, and I simply cannot have that. My first thought was to fire everybody and start over. But before I do that, I've decided to call you, my team of directors, together and have you come up with a proposal to fix these issues. So this is what I need you to do. Remember, you're writing a proposal to me, the CEO. This isn't employee-ready verbiage. These are your ideas to get us back on track, backed by justification. Everything you tell me has to be justified so it makes sense. So when I take it to the advisory board and I say, we're going to do this, and they ask me why, I have to be able to look at your proposal and read off, well, here's why, and it has to make sense. So that's what I'm looking for you to do. So let's run through the bullet points I need from you. The process flow for all departments to communicate. How are we going to do this? Do we have a very quick type of communication where, let's say a call comes into the call center, they get the customer on the line, they call over to the technician and work it out and fix it? Or does it go from our call center employee to their supervisor, and then to the supervisor of the tech, and then to the tech? There are reasons why you would do both. One is much slower, but one also has a lot of accountability. So it depends how you want to take our organization, how you want to get us to where we're having these things that actually work for our company. I'm also wanting you to look at the employee etiquette policy. I need you to come up with 15, maybe 20 things that you think if we implemented these things, our company would be better in terms of communication. We would work better together with our customers and everything. So it could be things from dress code to how we talk to each other to how we answer the phones, whatever they might be that you think would take us to the next level. Remember, justification is the important thing. If you don't justify it, it's of no value to me. We're also looking at the internal problem resolution process. So how do we deal with it when there's an upset employee? Do they go directly to HR? Do we have people who help them within the department? Do they go to the CEO? Can they just show up in my office and talk to me? Is that not allowed? What type of organization are we building? Also, same kind of thing, looking at the external. So in terms of customers, how do we deal with customers that are upset? Do we have customer resolution managers? Do we have people that handle this? Do we empower our low-level employees to solve problems? How do we do this? If something like this exists, we got to have training, all of these types of things. So figure out and justify why we're going that way. Also, we want to look at our organizational chart. Right now, I don't want you to move anybody. It's going to drive you crazy. You're going to look at the org chart and see all sorts of things that don't make sense. Just leave it the way it is for now. I just want you to get it on paper so we can start to see the organization. But I do need you to make some decisions. For example, are all our directors on one line? Are they all equal? Or is maybe operations over some of the other directors? Is legal out by itself? What makes sense and why? Think about also, do we have managers, supervisors, leads, all of those types of things? Those are decisions you can make. So once you get all of our 87 employees on this org chart, start to make those types of decisions. But for now, I don't want you to move anybody to a different department. Just decide how many levels do we have and what works best. So you'll have an org chart, and then you'll send me a couple paragraphs explaining and justifying why you set it up the way you set it up and why that's the best for us moving forward. All right, I'm looking forward to your proposal. Thank you, everyone.